Our next psychological tool is called availability. And what that means is that you and I are influenced by information that is most easily available. So let's try another experiment, a question that I have for you. Here's the question. Are there more deaths each year in the United States from motor vehicle accidents or from lung cancer? Please make your choice. When I ask this question in class, a fairly large percentage of students, around 80%, select motor vehicle accidents. Here's the actual data, the most recent data. In the most recent year, there were 34,000 deaths relating to motor vehicle accidents and 160,000 deaths related to cancer. So what's happening here? Why do most people select motor vehicle accidents? I teach negotiation every year, by the way, in a large metropolitan hospital to doctors who are taking leadership positions in the hospital. And I always expect the doctors to get this one correctly. And their scores are probably worse than anyone. About 95% of the doctors select motor vehicle accidents. So what's going on here? Why do you think that you selected motor vehicle accidents? My guess is, and this probably happened in just a split second, it happened so fast that you didn't realize it was happening. You retrieved information that led you to select motor vehicle accidents. And this information might be what you see in the nightly news when you see the wreckage from a car accident. It might be something you see in the newspaper. It might be something you see when you're surfing the net. You see the results, often gory results from motor vehicle accidents. Whereas when somebody dies from lung cancer, it's not newsworthy. It's not front page news. It might not even be mentioned in the person's obituary. So you were able to easily retrieve the information about motor vehicle accidents which biased your decision despite the dramatic evidence to the contrary. So availability is something that is useful in a variety of fronts. For instance, it's been used over the years by very successful investors. There was an investor by the name of Peter Lynch who ran a huge mutual fund called Magellan. And this was one of his key guides in making investment decisions. He did not want to be trapped by the availability concept. He wanted to avoid relying too much on information that was easily available. And he searched more for companies that were a little bit more bland and boring. It's something that can also be used in negotiation. For instance, several years ago, I was working with somebody from the aerospace industry. And he explained to me that his company was involved in negotiations with the government. They wanted to sell the government fighter planes. And of course, there were competitors who also wanted this business. This was big business, hundreds of millions of dollars. So as part of the negotiations, his company wanted to prepare videos showing what the fighter planes would look like in action. And he said they had two choices. One was a video showing the fighter plane flying above the clouds on a beautiful sunny day with light classical music playing in the background. The other was a video showing the fighter plane on a dark, stormy day, thunderstorm, lightning, loud hard rock music playing. And he wondered which of these two videos should be shown to the government. My thought, I'm not sure if you'll agree with this or not, but my thought is go with the second video because the second video is the one that's going to be more memorable in the minds of the government decision makers when they make their decisions several months later. That one is more like the automobile accident. It's more dramatic, more memorable than the fighter plane flying above the clouds on a light sunny day. So that's the principle of availability.